Good evening, I'm Anthony Mason. North Korea defied the United States today with another missile test, the first in 10 weeks, firing an intercontinental ballistic missile capable of reaching the U.S. Capitol. The launch comes 1 week after President Trump declared North Korea a state sponsor of terrorism and imposed new sanctions. The North called that a serious provocation. Mr. Trump was briefed on the launch while the missile was in the air. He said, "We will take care of it." He did not say how. David Martin is at the Pentagon.
It was North Korea's third test of an ICBM. The other two took place this summer. And according to Defense Secretary Mattis, it went further.
It went higher, frankly, than any previous shot they've taken. It's a research and development effort on their part to continue building ballistic missiles that could threaten everywhere in the world, basically.
The missile was fired from a mobile launcher just north of the capital of Pyongyang and flew for more than 50 minutes, climbing more than 2,300 miles into space before splashing down in the Sea of Japan. Because it was fired at such a high angle, the missile was never a threat to the United States. But calculations done by David Wright of the Union of Concerned Scientists showed that had it been fired on a standard trajectory, it could have traveled 8,100 miles, far enough to reach Washington, D.C., or anywhere else in the U.S. Within minutes of the launch, South Korea conducted a missile firing drill of its own.
The South Koreans have fired some pinpoint missiles out into the water to make certain North Korea understands that they could be taken under fire by our ally.
Secretary of State Tillerson called for stricter enforcement of UN sanctions against North Korea, including the right to stop, board, and search vessels transporting goods to and from the North. Secretary Mattis called this latest test a research and development effort, which means North Korea still has more tests to conduct before it will have a reliable intercontinental ballistic missile. But that day is coming, Anthony, probably next year.
David Martin at the Pentagon tonight. David, thank you.